Alright guys, what's going on? So I've got a topic that I have I've argued with a friend before about this multiple times. It's just something that it bothers me because they haven't given us an answer yet, and I think it's gonna be something that's gonna be pretty simple. But either way, so this topic or this video in general will either intrigue you or you'll be bored as hell. So let's start off with the title. Obviously would help out, but this video is about Supernatural, the show, obviously, and more specifically about the Colt. And oh, sorry, getting hiccups here. Alright, so for people who don't know what the hell this is about, I'm going to explain a little bit here. If you're not interested, then just leave. If you actually do watch Supernatural and you're interested, maybe you found this video because you were looking up what the Colts can't kill, then feel free to pop on this video and post what you think. But anyway, so this is what the wiki says about the Colt. John introduces the Colt as a hunter's legend, a singular gun made by Samuel Colt in 1835 for a hunter at the time. It has supernatural powers. When used with the supernatural bullets made specifically for it, the gun can kill anything. It is said to be able to kill nearly any supernatural being. Lucifer says he is one of only 5 things that can't be killed by it. And I think I actually have a better quote somewhere around here. So with that, once that episode aired, or once I saw that episode, I guess, I think I saw when it aired. For people who don't know, basically they try and kill Lucifer with the Colt. So they, point blank shoot him, and he gets up and he says, he's one of 5 things in creation that gun can't kill. So that has raised multiple questions. The one thing I'm annoyed by is every topic about this that I have found just by Google searching, which we're going there now. Let's see, 5 things the Colt can't kill, and everything comes up. We got November 20th, 2009. November 20th, 2009. A lot of these are just gonna be, they're all 2009 to 2010. This one's 2011. Wow, that's probably the nearest one. Let's see. In Supernatural Season 5, Dean shoots Lucifer in the forehead with a Colt that can kill anything. Lucifer then gets up in pain and mentions how he is one of 5 things in creation that Colt can't kill. Were the other 4? Does he mean archangels in general or him specifically? Blah, blah, blah. So, my friend and I we're both huge Supernatural nerds. We love the show beyond belief, and we've been talking about this forever. So now that Season 7 is done, I'm figuring I can actually toss on a few ideas. So, first things first is you have to decide between, because he said there's only 5 things in creation that the gun can't kill. So, the first thought is, does he mean species or single people? Because he said that he's one of them, so that it could either mean him being angels in general, or him specifically, which, obviously, if it was him specifically, that means Michael's got to be on that list too, because Michael's stronger than him. And the big thing that people have missed, this is what pisses me off about these topics that are all, years old, is I want to point out that he said 5 things in creation. And a lot of these people are tossing God onto the list. Sorry guys, God isn't part of creation. They're going by, the regular all-powerful God. He's obviously been there since the beginning of time, same as death. So death is not on the list either. As far as we can tell, he was not created. And then the Wikipedia is all messed up, really. The text itself, it's jumbled up here. Let's see. So this wiki is just these guys trying to put together what might not be able to be killed. And this guy says Lucifer, Michael, Death, and Jesse Turner. Jesse Turner is the Antichrist, very powerful. Now as for the 5th creature, it's highly assumed that whoever holds leadership of hell can't be destroyed by the Colt. At first, Crowley was just the king of Crossroads, but after Lucifer's re-imprisonment, he claimed ownership. I gotta call bullshit on that. But like I said, me personally, I'm going with its species. So I'm going with angels, obviously, since Lucifer's an angel, so all angels. And the reason why I'm going with this is because Colt made the gun, they didn't know about angels then. Angels hadn't stepped foot on Earth in 2,000 years. So the Colt, obviously isn't going to be able to kill an angel. I guess I'm not really sure about Reapers yet, but I'm figuring you can kill them as well. And then Leviathans, I have to add to the list. And then I was considering adding Eve, simply because she's so old that she's older than angels. So I figure she's on the list. That's 3, and we still have 2 left. And I don't know. I can't think of anything other than that. Then if people want to go with, and this is what bothers me, is I get the feeling that if they ever do tell us what the 5 are, I get the feeling that they're going to say it's the 4 archangels and God. Like, it's just going to be a simple thing like that, because Supernatural has a tendency to do that, where like I'll be watching the show like normal. They're coming out with weekly episodes, and then something big happens, like when the Leviathans. When they're talking with one of the Leviathans about, what are you doing here? And they're like, oh, we're here to, he's like, we're here to make a research center to cure cancer. And he tells them, no, we're only here to help. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, what the hell could the Leviathans be doing? And I'm sitting here making this huge thing of it, and it turns out that it was pretty damn simple what they were doing. So, it explains them perfectly, really. So, I tend to overthink these things, to be honest. But it's still fun. It's still worth doing. Yeah, my friend and I have been arguing about this for we've done it countless times, where we try to figure out what it is. Personally, like I said, I don't think it's singular things. Like, it's not going to be Michael and Lucifer and then 3 others. It's going to be species in general. Because, why? Because, again, if it isn't, then it's the 4 archangels. It's them, and then probably, I don't know, Eve. It'd be simple like that, probably. But other than that, I don't know. I'm still lost at ideas. I'm not sure why this topic came up all of a sudden. And what sucks is I try talking with people about this, and they're just like, "Oh, I don't know." It's like, damn it, people are trying to think about this a little bit. But oh well. I'm a little bit bored, so I figured I'd make this topic or this video for people who are interested in it. If you're not, I would say, if you've never even heard of Supernatural, I would highly suggest you go and watch the show. It's a great show. And then maybe you can join the conversation. Who knows? So, that's all I've got. Now I get to think about this all day.